Please do. Okay. All right, you guys just kind of go ahead and take turns since I can't see who's raising your hand. Ned, if you want to start, followed by Rafi.
Afternoon, Kurt. What would you take out of today's game other than work to be done?
Yeah, I think we had growth from the close scrimmage against New York. First and foremost, we had single-digit turnovers. Our turnovers still led to a bunch of points. So we still have teaching opportunities as in this league, the devastation that turnovers can cause. But we made a growth in that area. I think when we had our solid core group in there that we executed some of what we wanted to do. We were dominant on the glass. Again, Dallas doesn't have a lot of players here that will ultimately be on their final roster. But I appreciated the effort on the glass. Our defensive transition was sketchy and inconsistent. I thought Alicia Gray exposed us at times in actions. We had trouble guarding her. But, they had, without Enrique, they had their 6 guards here that are going to make their team. And so it was a really good guard court to guard. I'm sorry, Mabry sat out even though she was here. So they had probably 5 of the 7 guards that will be on their roster. So it was a good challenge. That way their team speed and transition at times bothered us. So we got exposed. We get to talk about defensive transition, but a lot of growth from the opening night.
What'd you see from Dejanay and Stephanie Jones?
Yes, Stephanie Jones is just the most solid glue kid. She's an opportunistic scorer. You don't have to run a lot of plays for her. She finds offense within the offense. She's smart. We're going to show her film. I was frustrated at a few things defensively by her, but she just is a steady glue kid. That's what she was at Maryland. She was never the superstar on the floor, but they were always better with her on the floor. She's doing the same thing in our camp. She's never going to be our superstar, but we're better when she's on the floor. She helps us. So really pleased that way. Dejanay had stretches, got a lot of shot attempts today, shot a decent percentage from the arc. I think she left some points around the rim that she's certainly capable, but I love the aggressiveness. And maybe most importantly for me, she rebounded tonight. She came in and got some big timely rebounds. I think ultimately she could be a decent rebounding guard for us. So, she continues to show more and more. Alexa, we don't have anyone. So moderator.
Okay.
So.
Rafiq's got us. Rafiq, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach. How does it feel to finally compete against the top picks for the Dallas Wings and how much are you looking forward to playing them throughout the season?
Yeah, I was excited. Again, a great opportunity from everything, from travel. Our flight was canceled out of Boston. We had to go to LaGuardia. That in itself is a nightmare. We have, to practice COVID testing on the road. All of this was really good. And it's expensive exhibition game to get the practice that we needed. But considering what we're going to go through all season, everything from COVID testing to travel chaos is all part of this. It still seems illogical, but we have 8 all this time on a bus, and then I sit next to a woman that refuses to wear a mask for 3 hours. So I don't know how this all works, but it was a good for us and glad to play against someone. Charlie Collier, talking about her, Rafi, I thought we did a real shot. She shot a really low percentage, especially against our core group that will be on the roster. So I thought we did a really nice job against Charlie tonight.
Okay.
Hi, Kurt. It's Alexa. I was just curious, now that you have this last kind of tune-up behind you, how do your goals for Friday shift in terms of making sure you're ready for the real deal?
Yeah, the hardest part is figuring out what our roster is still going to look like. We still have decisions ahead of us. JJ is in Connecticut. Bree January is not yet. Hopefully, we can have that soon. We're hopeful. Obviously, JJ will be, but hopeful that Bree January will be there by the opener. It will not be possible for Jasmine Thomas. So we still got a lot of moving parts within our roster and how to be ready against one of the most talented rosters in the league in Atlanta. Clearly loaded roster and have had most of their players in camp from the beginning. So we have a lot to still clean up. We have still a lot of decisions to make, but the clock is ticking. We have, to continue to get better in a hurry.
Hi, Kurt. This is Charlotte Carroll from The Athletic. Follow up on that. What, I guess, are you looking for when you're kind of thinking about what to do with the roster? What, a little bit more specifically, do you kind of realize you've needed over the last week and a half or 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's a complicated question, Charlotte. It really is. It's like, who makes the roster? And then with Jasmine not here, an AT injured, an 11-player roster all of a sudden is 9, which then triggers the salary hardship waiver opportunity. So there's a lot of nuances that come through the CBA and salary cap exceptions and hardship waivers. So we have a lot of moving parts down the stretch here.
Hi, Kurt. This is Jacqueline. I was just wondering, how did your team do on converting second chance opportunities? And then also, with your turnovers, you said that you with Dallas was able to score a lot of points off of your turnovers. How did you guys do with Dallas's turnovers?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things the coaches talked about immediately after the game is without AT, can we create as many turnovers? We only created 10 turnovers tonight. And so, I thought we were pretty good in certain areas defensively, but we just didn't create the turnovers that we would like. Offensive rebounding, we were dominant. We had 16 offensive rebounds. I hate that stat though, because that means you missed a lot of shots if you got 16 offensive rebounds. I wish we would shoot a better percentage. But again, we rewarded ourselves tonight on the offensive glass. And I think we scored at least 20 points off of offensive rebounds tonight.
Are there any other questions for Kurt? We'll take one more if so.
Alexi.
Your trip out of LaGuardia, was that same day you had to go from Boston to New York?
No, we learned a couple days prior.
Okay, good.
That our flight got canceled out of Boston. We scrambled to pick up a flight out of LaGuardia, but in true fashion of what this league's going to look like this year, you have to test before you leave. So we were leaving hotels and apartments in Connecticut before 6:30 a.m. to drive to Mohican to do our COVID testing, to then turn around and drive into New York on a Friday through traffic, which then obviously created a long travel day.
Get some sleep, please.
Thank you. We're going to run so we can make our flight.
Gotcha.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, we should have Dejanay hopping on with us on the bus, as well as Brianna Frazier. So just bear with us here once we. Oh, Dejanay, are you on? Are you NAI?
Yes, I'm on.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, Nay. Sorry. Did I change my name?
No, that's okay. Just wanted to
Okay.
make sure. All right. Perfect. There we go. We will go ahead and get started with questions for Dejanay. Do you guys have access to the box score online, or do you need a little bit of stats?
It's posted online.
Okay,
So we
perfect.
should know.
Yeah, and I do have
Okay.
it on Good Talk Sports TV. So yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we'll go ahead and start. Rafiq, you can go first.
Yeah, you managed to pour in 16 points and 5 rebounds. How do you feel about your contribution towards this 89-76 victory over the Dallas Wings in the preseason game?
I think I helped us offensively and had spurts on defense where I did well, but we struggled to get to our right matchups in transition, and they got a lot of points off of just wide open shots. So that's something that I definitely need to clean up. Just being smart of when I go O board and when I need to get back, so that my person doesn't have a wide open shot. But it was the first game, and so I think that it was good that I just was comfortable and playing free out there.
How tough was it to guard Collar since she posted 10 points and 10 rebounds?
I didn't guard her.
I mean, for team in general.
I think that we have people who can guard her. Obviously, she's good. She's the #1 draft pick, but yeah, I can't really speak on it because I personally haven't guarded her.
Oh, okay.
Alexa, go.
Hey, Dejanay. We heard a little bit from Kurt on just kind of the travel complications over the last few days. And I'm sure from college, you're kind of used to the deal with all the COVID protocols, but how was it actually just to get on your first road trip with being in the league?
It's exciting. It's like something that you dream of, just walking around and having that WNBA Connecticut Sun, that gear on. But it was super different because at Baylor I was super spoiled last year. We drive our own cars to the airport, and we walk straight from the parking lot onto the plane. So we were super spoiled with that. So it's gonna take some getting used to flying commercial again.
Welcome to the W.
Right. I was warned.
All about the W.
All right. I think we're good.
All right.
Thank you, Dejanay.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, Bree to hop on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of glitches going on in your fronts.
Oh, sorry. All right. Bree's going to use my phone. So bear with us. Just please take turn asking questions and let us know when the last question is done. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, Bree, this is, oh, sorry, go ahead, Jacqueline.
No, okay, sorry. Hey, Bree, this is Jacqueline. Nice to see you again. Just, what were your thoughts on the pace and the team chemistry throughout the game today?
I think we did a great job just reading off of each other, playing together. We haven't been together for that long, so I think that was a really good strength of ours. I feel like we shared the ball a lot, and we just played to each other's strengths.
Yeah, I guess I could take this one on. You managed to get 22 points and 9 rebounds. How do you feel about your contribution to the win over the Dallas Wings?
Me, I didn't have that. That's not my stats. That's Bree Jones' stats.
I mean, correction. How do you feel about Bree Jones' contribution to the win against the Dallas Wings?
I mean, Bree is a beast. Like, she's gonna do what she has to do regardless. I think that Bree is a great player, and it's gonna be a hard time to, stop her. Yeah, I just think Bree is a key player for them.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Hello? Is anyone there? I think
Oh, did we lose them?
we lost them.
Oh,
Hello? Oh,
they're on a moving bus. That might be why.
yeah. I think I'm good. I don't know about everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we are. Sorry, is everyone's good?
Yeah.
I'm
We're
good.
set.
Okay, amazing. Well, we're gonna call it. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Annette.
Thanks for that.
Thanks, everyone. Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.